check.
Oh, a yellow thing? Does it look all right?
Hey, you should all. Hey, Christine, you should also mention that we got hit by lightning on Thursday.
Really?
Oh, did you talk to Andrew up front?
Yeah.
Where?
That guy shows up right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we were like in the infield and it was like. It was like out of nowhere. Like there was no other.
I'm not saying that.
I don't believe it because it didn't melt the hole. It was wild. And I told everybody, I was like,
I have
don't
instant
touch
chills.
anything
It was
metal.
really weird.
And then Dale goes right to the restroom.
One night, like late, like on like a Tuesday workout or whatever, closing up and like I think like the gate outside got
And then
struck
I
by
was like,
lightning.
don't touch anything metal. And what do? You go right to the restroom.
Dale, how much was left in that box? How much was left in that box?
At least four more of those.
Okay. Just making sure.
Crazy.
Looks, I happen to be like looking at
I gotta keep on top of
right
it.
over here. And then like there was no other lightning or thunder before that.
Are those new marks? I don't ever
No.
remember those.
Those were the same marks from when the dome was down.
Yeah, no, well, those, we know what those are from, but what's that from? Must be from over on that? No,
Yeah, I
couldn't
think
have
those
been.
are from the fitness equipment bars.
They're showing up more now. What?
Get these pursuit guys up there. We'll start in 4 minutes.
Who's bartending?
Rich from, he's been bartending on Monday nights, and he's the one that runs disc golf now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
really
he's
good.
not. He's not Rico.
No.
And Will is the one that didn't get into the.
So his aunt had brain surgery, and he went to New Mexico to help her. So he
my God.
hasn't been here for the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Or he wasn't here last week. He won't be here this week. This is the 3rd week he won't be here.
Okay.
Because apparently, it's not going. Her recovery's not going as fast as they hoped.
Brain surgery is.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Is
So,
brain surgery.
yeah. But he said he was going to do it tonight. He texted me earlier and said he was going to do it tonight.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Just that he wasn't. Well, yeah, no, he has to do
He
that.
has 5 hours. I'm
Yeah.
going to pay him for that 5 hours in cash, and then the next pay period he'll be on.
John, do you know about the pursuit? Okay.
He texted me earlier when he said he wasn't going to be here on Monday, and said, I got the email, and I'm going to handle it tonight.
Okay. As long as he got the email. Then.
Yeah. Everyone else got their money this week, so that was good.
That is good. Now I just have to figure out accrued time, accrued leave time.
Yeah. 1 hour for every 30 hours worked. Part-time, full-time doesn't matter. That's what they told me.
Well, the first has to get printed up is the. I think it does matter. Who told you that?
The information I gave you, that's what it said.
But I think it makes a difference. Like if you, there are some glitches in that. I think, but mainly I have to put up Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mad Track Arena here in downtown Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue under that big white dome. We're glad that you're all here tonight. We've got a great night of racing as we get Saturday Night Rumble number 94 underway. This is our second to the last Saturday Night Rumble. The next one is next week, February 28th, and then we're going to conclude our season of racing here on March 13th and 14th with the Mad Track Cycling Championships. It's going to be our fancy schmancy championship, so get your bling on and come on down and watch the final 2-day of the 25-26 season. As I said, we're going to have all kinds of racing tonight, and while you're here at home, you can get some really cool Mad Track Arena swag. We're selling it over in Turn 1, or you can call us and we'll put an order in for you, right, Katie? Something like that. So before we get underway, we want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's in the house and at home. We want to remind you that we are owned and operated by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3. We would love to have your money come into our facility and continue to promote the sport of cycling, skating, all kinds of cool stuff. And now for the night of racing, I'm going to turn it over to the best bike race announcer, I'd say on the planet, John Hughes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Mad Track Arena. This is Saturday Night Rumble 94, number 94 races out here. Tonight we're starting off a little different. We got some of our Masters riders who are going to do a 3,000-meter team pursuit. So a lot of people haven't seen this done out here. These guys are going for a 352. Can they beat 352? They're going to be racing next week into the provincial championships in Milton. And so let's get underway with our first race of the night.
All right, riders. 3K, 18 laps. Officials ready. Riders ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, and they're underway. Leading off down low, that's Jared Johnson. Closing up onto his wheel, Matt Perkins. Sitting in third, Eric Buckhave. And then we have... All right, as they're up and going into their first lap. They're looking for an 18-second lap, just under 18 seconds there. Kevin Morrison on the back on Buckhave's wheel. Let's count these laps out here. Jarrett pulls up. Now they're riding in that arrow position. Remember, these are fixed gear bikes. That means there's no gears, only one gear. No coasting. You always have to pedal. Also, there's no brakes. That was a 12.8 lap, 12.8 second lap for Matt Perkins there. This lap, they're at 12.81, holding 12.81 as Buckhave comes to the front. Buckhave overtaking that front position. 13 laps to go, 13 laps to go. Another 12.8. Pretty consistent times right now. But the longer the race goes, the harder it is to keep that tempo. Buckhave's still on the front. Now they start with 4. They can technically finish with only 3. Buckhave able to pull through with 2 consistent times. And it looks like Morrison's picking up the tempo a little bit. Kevin Morrison on the front, 12.75. 12.75 riders. You hear them talking to each other. They don't want to blow anybody off. As you sit on the wheel in front of you, you're doing 30. The person on the rider on the front is doing 30% more work than the other riders. Another 12.8 on that lap. As Jared Johnson back to the front. Looks like these riders are taking 2 lap pulls. 9 to go, 9 to go. Another 12.81. Johnson on the front, Perkins sitting in second place. We just had some USA riders. A couple of them that actually have raced out here quite a few times. Brendan Rim and Cade Bickmore just racing the Pan Am Championships yesterday, taking silver. They took silver to Canada. Chris Ernst, rider that's raced out here a bunch of times, taking the gold medal in the Pan Am Games. Our own junior, Emmy Jimenez Palos taking 7th. That was a 13-8, 13-8, and Perkins pulls up. They got 5 to go, 5 to go. Can they keep the tempo up? Buckhaven at the front. Buckhaven 13-08, 13-08. 4 laps to go, 4 laps to go. Let's make some noise for these Masters riders. They're working hard out there. 13:08. Buckhaven picking up the tempo a little bit. We got 3 to go. 500 meters to go, riders. 500 meters to go. Kevin Morrison on the front leading it out. 12.5 second lap, 12.5 second lap. Morrison still on the front. 2 to go, riders. 2 laps to go. All the way to the finish line. Here we go. Jared Johnson now going to pull it out for the final 2 laps. 1 to go at the line, 1 to go at the line. Here we go, all the way, all the way. Let's push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Jared Johnson leading it out. Let's see how he fans out here. Morrison on the wheel. Buckhaven second. All the way. Let's see, they want to finish 3 across. All the way to the line. All right, we're going to see if they beat under the 4-minute time. All right, and the unofficial official time is going to be 3 minutes and 56 seconds for that 3K pursuit. Unofficial time for those riders. And then we're going to get our young juniors up here. So we go from a bunch of old guys on the track to a bunch of young kids. This is really what the Mad Track Racing is all about. So we got Gideon Swanson. It's Tom Ferguson. Thomas Ferguson. Can't see who that is. Is that Alexander Og? And at the back, Parth Kale.
All right, juniors. 5 laps right from now. Figure out how you guys are going tonight, and we'll seed you for the chariot race later on. 5 laps right from now. Riders ready? Roll. Let's go.
All right, and here we
go,
go.
go, go, go.
Underway.
Go, go, go.
It's going to be a 5-lap race for our young juniors. These kids are all under 10 years old. 5 to go. 5 to go at the line. Gideon Swanson wrapping it up. Let's go, Parth. Get up there. Ripping it off the front, Gideon Swanson making that attack. Could he stay away for 5 laps on the front? Gideon Swanson. Swanson still on the front. Chasing down now. Ferguson and Og. Parth Kale working hard off the back. Gideon trying to use that arrow line. So a little bit of information about the Mad Track Arena. We're funded by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit. Everything we do out here for these kids is free. We get them the bikes, we get them the coaching, we get them out here, sending a bunch of kids to nationals, to the national championships. Here comes the bell. 1 to go, 1 to go. Let's make some noise for these young juniors off the front. Gideon Swanson. Swanson trying to roll away. All the way on the pedals. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Out of the saddle with a strong finish here. All the way to the line, racers. All right, all the way. Gideon Swanson taking the W. Alexander Oak fighting it out. Pushed it to the line. Alexander Oak. Next up, Thomas Ferguson. Big finish for Thomas Ferguson. All right, Parth all the way. Let's go, 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 go. Paddle, paddle, paddle. I give it up for Parth Kale. Parth and Thomas both on the frog bikes, which are real small wheels. Those are 24-inch wheels. Gideon on a 650C, which is like a 26-inch wheel.
Those are some brave kids. Good job, Alexander. Good job, Thomas. We got a whole nother crew of juniors coming up here. We got to get Gideon to the finish line. Nice work out there, Gideon. How's it feel?
Good.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Banana bread.
Banana bread. That's a new one. All right. So how'd you plan that race?
I just wanted to sprint the whole race.
You did what?
I sprinted the whole race.
You did. You took off right from the beginning. And good job. Let's hear it for Gideon Swanson, powered by banana bread. Yeah.
All right, our next group of juniors up to the line. This is our junior B group.
All right, juniors. 2 miles, 20 laps. If you guys are all together when you come around, single bell to start the countdown. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, they're underway. On the front, Aviana Messina. Second place, Sophie Welch. Third, Hudson Colleen. Sitting in fourth, that's June Savona. And that national championship jersey, that's Ruth Swanson. On Ruth, that's Lincoln Colleen. Then we have Sarah Ogue just off the back. Anthony Denard III and Carson Capadonna. On that wheel, Anthony, let's go, get up there. Hudson Colleen checking his shoulders. And pulling through, Sarah Ogue. Sarah Ogue overtaking the first front of the field. And here's a push. A little move from Messina. Hudson Colleen pulls through. Now June Savona to the front. Out of the saddle, Ruth Swanson. Starting to up that tempo. Lincoln Colleen pulls through. Now Messina pulls up. Welch on the front of the pack. 13 to go, racers. 13 laps to go. These riders all under 12 years old, I think. I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but they look like it. We'll say they are. As Swanson pulls off the front. Lincoln Colleen looking for a way out of the front of the pack. When you're on the front, you're doing 30% more work than the riders behind you. So the Mad Track Arena, it's 166 meters around. That's a 1/10 of a mile around. It's 50-degree bankings in the turns and 15 degree bankings in the straightaways. Basically, you don't actually turn out there. You use your weight, your hips and your shoulders to move up and down the track. You're going to see you're never really turning your handlebars. Hudson Killeen now on the front. Killeen setting that tempo. He pulls up June Savona. Make sure your shoulder check, racers. Make sure your shoulder check. Check out front, K-Dubs food truck, best food truck in the city, sitting right out front of the Mad Track Arena, K-Dubs. Swanson checks her shoulder, pulls up the track. 6 to go, riders, 1,000 meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. Hudson Killeen on the front. 5 to go, 5 laps to go. Make sure your shoulder check in June. Four to go at the line, 4 to go at the line. Sarah Ogue at the front. Sophie Welch pulls through. Lincoln Killeen tight on the wheel. Going to be 500 meters to go at the line, 500 meters to go at the line. Lincoln Killeen pulls through now. Aviana Messina. Aviana picking it up. Big acceleration. She says, this is my time to go. She's got 500 meters to go. Stay on the front. Let's go, 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 go. Messina picking it up. Hudson Killeen now says, I want to make a move. Hudson Killeen on the pedals, chasing him down. June Savona. Savona getting that arrow position. Ruth Swanson trying to get up and over Messina. They're fighting it out. We got the bell lap coming. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Hudson Killeen rolling away, but here comes Savona. Savona trying to get over the top. Can June Savona overtake Hudson Killeen? They're shoulder to shoulder to turn 2. All the way to the back straight. Here we go into turn 3. 50-degree banking. June Savona making a move over the top. Hudson Killeen trying to stay away. It's going to go to June Savona. What a race by those juniors. That's a better sprint than you'll ever see out of Craig Battori. What a race. Give it up for those kids. Put your hands together. They're out there working hard.
June Savona, what a great race. Everybody, what a great race. All you juniors. Ruth, Hudson, Aviana, but way to win it. How'd that feel?
Good.
What'd you do in particular to train for that?
Practice a lot.
Practice a lot. And what'd you have for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Okay, we got one for banana bread and one for oatmeal. Let's hear it for June Savona. What a great race. All right, good job, June. That was an amazing junior race. And the kids, Carson and Anthony, did a great job out there. Next group of juniors.
All right, if you're watching at home, let us know you're watching from Andrew Laird, watching from New Orleans. You know, you can watch all of our races on our Facebook or YouTube. We live stream all of them. As our Junior A group is up to the rail. Here we've got Julian Jankowski, Sawyer Killeen, Tade Katinsky O'Brien, Jordan Khalil Kariga, Felix Porter, Victor Schwartz, and Ryan Lidgy.
All right, juniors. 2 miles, 20 laps. Get all together when you come around. Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
Hey, Donnie, that's my mom. Shout out to Donnie. All right, Tade on the front. Pulls up. Where you at, Timbo Slice? Where's Timmy at? Tim's at home sick. I think he was just scared to race. He saw the teams. All right, this is a 20-lap race. Sawyer Killeen on the front, probably the favorite in this race. Although Felix is riding really strong too. Everyone wants on the wheel of Sawyer. Tade to the front. Jordan pulls up with him. Sawyer back on the front of the pack. $15 to go, 15 to go. And the whole field pulls up. Ryan Lidgy now to the front. They can let him roll. Everyone checking their shoulders. No one wants to do too much work. Usually when you see the race go out to the blue line, that means it's slowing down. And here's a big move. Tade taking a flyer. He saw the group sitting up and said, now's the time to send it. Let's see if he can keep that heat on. There's still a lot of race to go. 13 to go. And it looks like the rest of the group's caught on. Get up there, Ryan. Keep pushing it. They're sitting up. You got it. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. Now Felix Porter, the front. Porter picks it up a little bit, not quite enough. Sawyer Killeen now. Killeen pulls up. Jordan Khalil Kariga pulls through. These riders racing like a Masters race here. It's like junior nationals out there. Let's go, Ryan. Push it. Get up there. They're sitting up. On the front, Tade. Everett Jankowski on his wheel. Let's go, Ryan. They're sitting up. You got it. Go, 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 go. Get up there, Ryan. Fight it out. Get to that wheel. Ryan Lidgy working hard to catch back on the back of the pack. He got caught when Tade made that move. Working hard to get on that wheel. And Tade going for it again. Out of the saddle, picking it up with 8 to go. 8 to go, racers. Tade pulls up. Now Victor Schwark at the front. Jordan Khalil Kariga pulls up with him. Eyes up, racers. Eyes up. We got 1,000 meters to go. 1,000 meters to go. Felix Porter on the front. Tade now to the front of the pack as Porter pulls up. Khalil Kariga half-wheeling, trying not to use up any energy. Khalil Kariga's got a big jump. If he can hang until the end, he's definitely there for a chance to win it. Sawyer Killeen sitting at the back of the pack, waiting for his move. Everyone looking for Sawyer to make a move. He's in great position right now. 4 to go at the line, 4 laps to go at the line, 4 laps to go at the line. Felix Porter to the front. Julian Jankowski thinks he's going to make a move. Julian jumping on the wheel of Felix. Khalil Kariga says, I don't think so. Closing down that gap. Now trapped at the back is Sawyer Killeen. We got 3 to go. 500 meters to go at the line. And Tade out of the saddle, picking it up. Him and Victor off the front now. They got a small gap. Everyone else sleeping. 3 to go. 500 meters to go. 500 meters to go. Tade still out of the saddle. Khalil Kariga trying to get on the wheel of Everett Jankowski. Sawyer Killeen trying to get there. Trapped at the back of the pack. They're going to go up and over Ryan Lidgy. Whoa, they're getting close there. 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. Oh, here comes Sawyer Killeen. Killeen coming over the top. Can Sawyer Killeen make a move all the way from the back to the front? Here we go. Look at this move. Sawyer Killeen off the front. Jordan Khalil Kariga chasing him down. 1 to go, 1 to go. Can Khalil Kariga get over the top? all the way to the line on the front. Sawyer Killeen. Jordan Khalil Kariga trying to get him. Killeen, can he stay away? Felix Porter chasing down Kariga, and it's going to go Sawyer, Khalil Kariga, Felix Porter, Victor Schwartz, Julian Jankowski, Tade Katinsky O'Brien, and the winner. Give it up for Sawyer Killeen. And Ryan Lidgy out there. Great racing from all of our riders.
Good job.
I don't know if you're going to
everybody.
beat this junior racing. That was like a junior nationals race right there. All these riders getting ready. This year, Junior Nats is going to be at T-Town. That's Trexlertown, Pennsylvania. We're sending a huge group out there. It's going to be awesome.
All right, I've got Dale Hughes here, who's the director of the racing. Dale, can you tell us how you decide, how do you split up, how do you split up these kids?
I don't know. I look at them, I watch them, I see how they're progressing. Then I try to I give them a little challenge. Ryan today was his first time riding with the older juniors, and he stuck it out. He didn't win it, but he stuck out all 20 laps. So let's give it up for Ryan. He did a great job.
All right, thank you. And let's get to Sawyer Killeen. You're often at the front of the field and often with the W. How'd it feel out there tonight, Sawyer?
It was a different race, similar to a nationals event.
There were a lot of competition.
Yeah, it was on and off.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Oatmeal.
All right, we got 2 oatmeals and 1 banana bread. Great job out there. Sawyer Killeen, we're going to hear more from him, not only tonight, but in the future.
Sawyer, what racing age? Sawyer 13, 14?
There's always a neutral lap.
Sawyer's 13, 14. We got some of those juniors are 15, 16.
So just listen on
I think a couple of them 17, 18. That's pretty much just our older junior group. And here is our A racers, our A riders are up to the rail. On the front, we got Mike Hartrick sitting in second. That's Nick Lawton. On his wheel, Brian Jankowski, followed by Blake Beto. Then we have Brendan Carbaum, Martin Vecchio. Next up from Craig's Coffee at 412 Peterborough, just down the street. That's Craig Battori. Next up, Kevin McIntyre. Then we have Everett Jankowski, Robert Handler, Ben Piskowski, and we got one out-of-towner, first night racing here. That's Micah, what's your last name?
All right, riders. 3 miles, 30 laps. If you're all together when you come around, single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
That's Micah Sanchez racing for Marion University out of Indianapolis. Want to give a shout out to Gerald Walker. Gerald Walker watching from South Bend, Indiana. Matt Giddings watching from Indy. Steve Malujak. What is up, man? You hear those juniors under 18. The winner of that race was 13. All right, we got a 30-lap chase race, also known as a scratch race. On the front, chopping blades, that's Craig Battori. Everett Jankowski recently bumped up to the A group. Piskowski overtaking the front position. Now Sanchez. First night racing here at the Mad Track Arena. He races at the Indianapolis track, Major Taylor Velodrome. It's a lot different than this track. It's a 333 meter, so it's twice as big as this track. The banking and the turns of that track are the same as the banking in our straightaways. Nothing close to 50. Everything happens real fast out here. As you can see, they're lined up right now. These riders are going well above 30 miles an hour. Pieskowski on the pedals. Sanchez holding a good line, especially for the first time riding the track. First time he's rode our track was about an hour ago. Takes a lot just to jump in these races. And Vecchio picking it up. Car bomb tight on his wheel. We got a split. Looks like we got 4 off the front. The bike shop team. Vettori pulls through. Now Jankowski bridges up. Robert Handler on it as well as Vettori fills in that gap into second wheel onto Jankowski. Now Robert Handler setting that tempo, looking for a way off the front. He's able to get there. Ben Pieskowski hitting those pedals hard. Kevin McIntyre now to the front. McIntyre pulls through. Nick Lawton. And here goes an attack from the out-of-towner. Micah Sanchez picking it up. Mike Hartrick, can he close it down? Sanchez rolling away. 18 to go. 18 to go. That's a long time. Unless you can lap the field. Whoa, he's down onto the apron, back onto the track. Micah Sanchez taking a flyer off the front. 17 to go. 17 to go. Let's see if they start to effort a chase. Looking across the track, Craig Vettori. Sanchez still off the front. Can he stay away? 16 to go. The pack seems to be picking it up. We got a small break in the field now. Hartrick, Handler, and now Vettori trying to hang on the back. Sanchez still off the front. Can he stay away? 15 to go. 15 to go. We have a split in the split. Bruce Carlson watching from somewhere in Maine. Giving a shout out to Glenn O'Connor, our chief official. Sanchez now about to catch on the group of stragglers. Still holding him off with 13 to go, but is starting to feel it. You can see his position. He's checking his shoulder. Craig Vettori trying to latch back on along with Handler. Sanchez now catching up to this group. Heads up, riders, heads up. And now he's caught on this group. Sanchez needs to keep going. Up and over, Sanchez, go, don't sit up. Micah Sanchez thinks he's lapped the field, but these other far riders are hitting right behind him. They're going to let him catch on. Sanchez back out of the saddle now. Let's see if they use that traffic. A lot of traffic here. Everett Jankowski holds his line. Nick Lawton trying to go with Sanchez. Says, hey, if I can get off the front here. Vettori pulls up. Now Beto, Jankowski, and Vecchio trying to chase onto Sanchez. Micah Sanchez still a leader on the track with 9 to go. His first race out here. Here goes Vecchio. Vecchio trying to ramp it down. Craig Vettori hanging on the wheel. This is one way to start off a night. Just going all out. And Beto and Vecchio are about to catch that wheel. And they're on the wheel. We got 3 together. Sanchez not letting off. Jankowski's up there. Ken Vettori closed down that. Whoa, eyes up, riders. Yo, that was pretty sweet. All right, here they go. And Vettori now off the front. Craig Vettori making a move. 6 to go, 1,000 meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. Beto out of the saddle. Blake Beto says, I can hurt for longer than you can. Blake Beto going for it. They're sitting up. They're letting him go. Can he stay away for a kilo? Sanchez now on the pedals. Blake Beto, the leader on the track. Micah Sanchez chasing him down. Beto off the front. He's got about a 20 bike length gap. Vecchio now attacking. Beto trying to get over these lapped riders. 4 to go, 4 to go. This race has blown up. The leader on the track is in the green jersey. Blake Beto. Beto's got to go now. Let's go, Blake, all the way. 500 meters to go. Up and over, Blake. They're coming. You got to go now. Micah Sanchez leading the fight. Beto trying to get over the top. 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. Beto in the green jersey. Can he stay away? He's going to hear the bell coming up. Sanchez and Vecchio trying to chase him down. Blake Beto on the front. Move over the top from Vecchio. Vecchio trying to chase down Beto. Beto at the front. Can he stay away? And the winner of a scratch race for the A's is going to be Blake Beto. Second place, Martin Vecchio. Third, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski. Fourth, Micah Sanchez. 5th, Craig Vittori. 6th, Mike Hartrick. 7th, Robert Handler. 8th, Nick Lawton. 10th, Everett Jankowski. 9th, Kevin McIntyre. 10th, Brendan Carbom. What a race. The aggressor of that race, Micah Sanchez. First race here at the Mad Track Arena, and he sends it off the bat. All right, let's get Beto, Blake Beto. To the rail, to the line.
Blake Beto, what a race. I've been saying that so far. We've had nothing but great racing here. What inspired you?
I sensed some hesitation, saw it was about a kilo to go, so I went.
That was a long ride.
Thanks.
Have you got gas left in the tank for your other events?
Yeah, we'll see. Try to get some water in.
All right. Let's hear it for Blake Beto. What a great race. Woohoo!
All right, now we got our semi-pro B group up to the rail. All right, so who do we got racing? Here we got Derek the Savage. Derek Savage at the front. Next up, oh, look at that. Oh, he's back. Everyone say hi. Keith Woodward. And we got Aaron Savona. Eric Buckhave. Cesar Tolentino. And Sean Welch.
All right, riders. Y'all together when you come around. 3 miles, 30 laps. Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and here we go. All right, riders, this is a 30-lap race. Savona to the front. He pulls through. Buckhave now overtakes that front position. .27 to go. 27 to go. Riders keeping it pretty much under control. Everyone's sitting at the front, taking half lap to lap pulls. Woodward to the front now. Woodward getting as arrow as possible, trying to use as little energy as he can. Remember, the whole point of bike racing is to conserve that energy, and then use it all up in the last half a lap. Savona pulls up, Balcave pulls through. Make sure you come on down to the bar, grab a drink. Drink specials going all night. We also got K-Dubs out front. Go get you a chicken shawarma wrap. It is so good. Telling you, the garlic mayo is amazing. Sean Welch pulls up, or pulls in and pulls through. Savage now back to the front. These riders keeping it real calm, real gentlemanly. I don't know if that's a word or not. Everyone taking their pull. It's like they're a team out there. They're riding almost as good as that Pursuit team we just saw, but I don't think they're going as fast. Woodward pulls up, Savona pulls through. $18 to go at the line, $18 to go at the line. Balcav rolls up. Cesar pulls through. Cesar's got a big jump. Been building up his endurance lately. If he can stay in it till the end, he's definitely a contender for the sprint. Derek Savage back on the front. $15 to go, $15 to go. Buckhave now overtaking that front position. And Cesar ramping it up here. He shoulder checks, pulls up. Welch pulls through. It's like they're doing a Tuesday night drill out there, everyone. Sitting on the wheel, taking short pulls. So you don't want to stay on the front for too long because it's just too much work. $9 to go, riders. Less than a mile to go in this race. Is someone going to do something? That is the question. You know, right now is the perfect time to go to the food truck because this race is pretty boring. Let's see what happens if anyone's going to pick it up here. Oh, no, they're actually going to go slower. All right. Let's see if these old guys can put on any type of race like the juniors just did. 7 to go, 7 to go. Derek Savage on the front. Thousand meters to go, 1,000 meters to go. Savona pulls up, he wants on a wheel. We got 3 rolling off the front here, 3 riders rolling off the front. Johnny Wallace watching from Tucson, Arizona. Savage to the front, 4 to go at the line, 4 to go at the line. Question is, do you pull off? Savage and Woodward now rolling off the front. They got a big gap here. See if they're going to work together. See, if I was Savage right now, I'd pull up, let Woodward take a pull for a lap, and then attack him. Let's see what he does. Keith Woodward sitting on, catching that draft. Let's see if Savona can jump up there. Savona and Buckhave. Got to push. Woodward needs to make a move over Savage. 2 to go, 2 to go. Aaron Savona channeling his inner June Savona with that big push. Here we go. Here comes the bell. Woodward on the front. Can he stay away? 1 to go. Keith Woodward. The return of Keith Woodward. Can he get the win? All the way to the line, and it's going to go. Woodward, Savona, Buckhave, Welch, Savage, Tolentino. All right, great racing. Keith Woodward just sat on Savage's wheel and then attacked him with a lap and a half to go. At least that race got a little better at the end.
Keith Woodward. Yeah, you haven't been here for a while, have you?
No, it's good to be back. Thank you.
Welcome back. What a race. How'd you strategize that?
Derek was nice enough to give me an accidental lead out, so I took it.
Accidents happen and they work for the good sometime. Let's hear it for Keith Woodward. Nice W out there. Good job. We'll see you later. Just a reminder, if you want to get some cool Mad Track Arena swag, Ryan is in the corner, turn 1. He'd be happy to sell you something. A hat, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt.
All right, now our C Riders headed up to the rail. Here we have Tom Ferguson, Natalie Messina, Ziggy Lukasek, Ron Gainier, John Kosnick, Halietta Jumo, and Tom DiGiulio.
All right, you guys. 2 miles, 20 laps. If you're all together when you come around, signal bell to start the race. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and they're rolling it. They're all together on the next lap. It'll be 20 to go, 20 to go. Let's pick it up, riders. Natalie Messina just moved up from the junior field to the C field tonight. Her first race in the next age category up. She was at one of our Thursday night elite training workouts for the first time on Thursday. Ferguson on the front, pulls up. Now Messina overtaking that front position. Messina shoulder checks, pulls up the track. Ziggy Lukasek now on the front. After this, I believe we're getting into, we got one real young junior race, and then we've got our elimination races coming up. Ziggy on the front, keeping that tempo high. Lukasek just sitting on the front. Kosnick pulls through. 13 to go. Tom DiGiulio. Two riders just off the back, need to close down that gap. Julio ramped it up a little bit. 11 to go, racers, 11 to go. Ferguson shoulder checks, pulls up. Now Holly Adejumo. Adejumo and Natalie Messina. Two women racers on the front of the field. 1 mile to go, riders, 1 mile to go. Messina on the front. Kosnick trying to jump on the back of the field. He's working hard out there. Gainer working hard holding that black line. Natalie Messina on the front. Ziggy Lukasek now to the front. 9 to go, 9 to go. Eight laps at the line. Let's go, Kosnick. Get up there, John. Fight it up there. Get up there. Seven to go, 7 to go. Natalie Messina hanging on that wheel. Ferguson now picking up the pace. 1,000 meters to go at the line. 1,000 meters to go at the line. And Ziggy out of the saddle. Natalie trying to accelerate into that wheel. Ziggy Lukasek now on the front. Ziggy picking up the pace. Can he stay away for 5 laps? Messina chasing. DiGiulio chasing. Four to go at the line. That's a long way to go. Ask Blake Beto. And DiGiulio trying to chase down Ziggy. Natalie chasing hard to get on that wheel. Let's go, Natalie. Fight it out. 3 at the line. 3 to go at the line. 500 meters to go for Ziggy Lukasek. Starting to feel it. He's got to get up and over these lapped riders. Tom DiGiulio chasing him down. Holly Adejumo on the wheel of DiGiulio. 2 to go at the line. 2 laps to go at the line. Let's go, Holly. Attack him. Final lap, Ziggy Lukasek off the front. I don't think he's getting caught. The real race is going to be for second place. Can Holly Adejumo get over the top of Tom DiGiulio? DiGiulio fighting it out with the DiGiulio. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it all the way to the line. And the winner's going to be Ziggy Lukasek fighting out for second. Can Holly Adejumo get Tom DiGiulio? It's going to close. It's going to be, oh, Holly Adejumo at the line. Making DiGiulio do all that work. Then getting him at the line. 4th place, Natalie Messina. 5th place, Tom Ferguson. 6th, John Kosnick. 7th, Ron Gainer. All right, what a race.
Heads up behind you. Okay. Nice racing out there, everyone, but nice job, Ziggy. Good to get the W, huh?
Yeah, it's like I feel my legs today, so I can go.
You feel your legs today, so you can go? Well, you had some good competition out there.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, you're from Canada, right?
I'm from Windsor.
You're from Windsor, so you got to come across the border. Well, we're glad you make it across the border.
Okay, thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Actually, I'm a local rider, only 15 minutes away.
Right. We're close to Windsor. We're neighbors. Let's hear it for Ziggy Lucas. Say it. Lukasek. Thank you, Ziggy.
This is Ziggy's 2nd season crossing the border to come over here and race. All right, we need our young juniors up to the rail. Young juniors up to the rail. It's going to be a 3-lap chariot race, so we're going to let a couple of them roll off the line early, and the other one's got to chase them and overtake them to get the win.
All right, we're going to do a little chariot race. Yep, 3 laps right from the bell, or right from the gun. If I point at you, you go. You got that? All right, let's go. Give these kids some hair. Let's go.
All right, Parth on the front. They got 2 laps left to catch him. Gideon Swanson at the back. Alexander Oak sitting in second. Swanson out of the saddle, ramping up that pace. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. Can Parth Kale stay away? Parth on the front. Gideon and Alexander chasing him down. Let's go, Parth, all the way. Go, 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 go. All the way, Parth. Don't look back. Can they get him at the line? Alexander and Gideon trying to find it out. Go, 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 go. He's out of the saddle all the way across. He's going to go to, oh, Parth Kale. Alexander O, Gideon Swanson. What a great race from those juniors. All right, we need Parth Kale to the start-finish line.
Nice job racing by all those kids. Gideon went after it, didn't he? And so did Alexander, but Parth held on to it. Come on, buddy. Get your rows. Parth Kale. Congratulations. Can you carry that and ride at the same time? Yeah. How old are you, Parth?
7.5.
7.5. Okay, how long have you been riding out here?
4 months.
4 months. 4 months, 7.5. Great job out there. Are you happy?
Yeah.
What'd you have for breakfast?
French toast.
French toast. Okay, let's hear it for Parth Kale with a W.
All right, now we're getting into our elimination races. Elimination race. So this race is a little bit different than everything else we've done out here. The way the elimination race works, we let them roll off the line. They get 5 laps to get situated. They get 5 laps to get comfortable out there. With 1 lap to go, you're going to hear the bell. When you hear a bell, that means we're going to pull a rider out of the race. We're going to pull the last place rider. Whoever's rear wheel, the back of their rear wheel, is the last one to cross the line, will be pulled out and eliminated from the race. This is going to happen every other lap until we're down to the final 2 riders. When we're down to the final 2 riders, we're going to give them 2 laps for an all-out match sprint. Here we go. This is Mad Track Cycling. This is the elimination race.
Right. All right, juniors. You guys are all together when you come around. Single bell to start the countdown. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, and here we go. June Savona sitting in second, won the first race of the night. Hudson Colleen in the front of the pack took second, made that big move. Let's go. Get on that wheel, Carson. Let's get up there. Denard, Anthony. Four laps to the first pole, 4 laps to the first pole. Sorry, 5 to the first pole. All right, this is not an elimination. We're letting everybody get together. All right, riders, 4 laps to the first pole, 4 laps to the first pole. Three laps on the front, Hudson Clean. Keeping that tempo pace. Remember, watch the back of the pack. Carson Capadona at the back with Anthony Denard. They need to get up and over these other riders. 2 to go, 2 to go. All right, bell lap coming up. All right, riders are pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Carson Capadona trying to get over the top of Anthony Denard. Denard trying to pick up that pace. Denard out of the saddle. All the way, chase him down, Anthony. Carson's got to get up and over. Aviana trying to get over these other riders. Anthony Denard riding down low. Can he catch onto that wheel? Not enough time, and it's going to be Anthony Denard. You are eliminated. Now Carson Capadona at the back of the field. Let's see if he can get up and over these other riders. Capadona on the wheel of Sarah Ogue. Ogue trying to follow Sophie Welch. Lincoln Colleen trapped in down low. Carson hitting those pedals. He's on a smaller wheel than the rest of these riders. Can he get up and over the top? Carson Capadona making a move. Out of the saddle, pushing it. Oh, and it's going to be Carson. Carson Capadona, you are eliminated. Nice racing out there from both those young juniors. All right, now Sarah Ogue at the back. Ogue needs to push over the top of Sophie Welch. Welch now trapped in. Welch looking for a place to go. Aviana Messina at the back. June Savona out of the saddle. They're 5 across all the way going into the 50-degree banking. Sarah Ogue goes from the back to the front. Oh, they're 3 across at the back. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, Messina, Aviana Messina, you are eliminated by a tire. Sophie Welch able to stay in for another one. Can she chase down and get over the top of Lincoln Colleen? Now Lincoln Colleen looking for her way out. Sarah Ogue went to the front, but now she's feeling it. Can she stay on it? Sophie Welch needs to get up and over. Ogue trying to hold him off. Sarah Ogue, Sophie Welch at the back. Can Welch get over the top of Ogue? Ogue trying to fight it out to the line. It's going to be close. At the line, it's going to be Welch. Sophie Welch, you are eliminated. Nice racing out there from Sophie. Sarah Ogue now drifting off the back. Let's see if she has the legs left in her. Can she get over Lincoln Colleen? Lincoln Colleen tight on the wheel as Ruth Swanson trying to push over Hudson Colleen. Ogue now on the back. Can she get over the top? Sarah Ogue fighting it out all the way to the line. Lincoln Colleen looking back. Ogue with a last-minute jump, and it's going to be, oh, Sarah Ogue, you are eliminated. Nice racing from Sarah. Now Lincoln Colleen. Colleen trying to push over the top. His brother down low. Oh, Ruth Swanson now getting trapped at the back. Ruth Swanson went from the front to the back. All of a sudden she's trapped down low. No room for her to go. Can Swanson push it out of the line? It's going to be, oh, Ruth Swanson, you are eliminated. All right, we're down to 3 riders. June Savona and the Colleen brothers. That's Hudson Colleen down low. Lincoln Colleen up high. Can Lincoln Colleen get over the top of June Savona? Up and over. Let's go, 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 go. Make some noise for these kids. All the way to the line, and it's going to be Lincoln Colleen. Nice racing from Lincoln. Lincoln, you are eliminated. And we're down to 2. Hudson in the front. Savona in the back. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. Hudson Colleen leading it out. June Savona sitting in second. Does Savona got the legs left? He's letting the gap open up. Here comes the bell. Out of the saddle goes Hudson Killeen. Hudson Killeen ramping it up. But Savona reacted to that move. Can Killeen get over the top? He's been on the front for a while. June Savona coming over fast. They're fighting it out. They got half a lap to go. All the way to the line. They're shoulder to shoulder. Trying to fight it out. Who's it going to be? At the line it's going to go to. Oh, June Savona. What a great race from these two, back to back. Photo finishes. Hudson Killeen was on the front for the majority of that race. June Savona stayed on the wheel, had a little bit more energy at the line, was able to nip him right there. Less than a half a wheel.
Hey, Luke, what'd you say about that race?
That might be the best race of the night right there.
Awesome racing by our juniors. Both of them, all of them. All right, June. What a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you a little worn out?
Yeah.
You did a great job, though. You're going to race in Madison later. You got some gas left in the tank?
Yeah.
You're going to refill?
For sure.
Okay, so usually he talks more, but congratulations. That was a great race. Let's hear it for June Savona and all those kids. What a job. I'm going to say that, you know, the semi-pro A's, B's, and C, you got to step it up more. That was so exciting.
All right, riders. If you come around, single bell to start the countdown. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, riders, 4 laps. 5 to the first pole, 5 laps to the first pole. Make sure you get out there to K-Dubs. Best food truck in the city right out front of the Mad Track Arena. Come on down to the bar, grab a drink. Drink specials going all night long. If you're watching on the infield, I highly recommend you walk around up top on the track. You can really see how steep 50 degrees is, see what these kids and non-kids are racing on. 3 laps, riders, 3 laps to the first pole. At the back, Schwark along with Lidgy. Porter making his way out of that back position. Bell lap. All right, riders, pulling to the next lap. Victor Schwark making a move up and over the top. Tade going with him. 4 across, not much room for Ryan Lidgy. Lidgy looking for a spot to move. Ryan Lidgy at the back. Can he get Tade? Tade now trapped at the back. Nowhere to go, and it's going to be Tade. Tade, you are eliminated. Sat up for a second. Then the hole closed. Ryan Lidgy now sitting on that wheel of Julian Jankowski. Victor Schwark got the front. Lidgy pushing up and over Julian. Julian now needs to push up over Khalil Kariga, and it's going to be, oh, Jordan Khalil Kariga, you are eliminated. Jordan, everyone's got to be feeling good about that one. Jordan's got a big jump. And we're down to 5 riders. Ryan Lidgy taking them out one at a time. Now Victor Schwark looking for a way out. At the back, Julian Jankowski. Julian Jankowski trying to push up and over. Schwark goes over Felix. Now Felix trapped in that dangerous position. Ryan Lidgy trying to fight it out the line. It's going to be Lidgy. Ryan Lidgy, you are eliminated. Ryan Lidgy, nice racing from Ryan. All right, now Schwark trying to chase it down as Julian Jankowski goes to the front. Schwark needs to get up and over Felix. Felix trying to push up and over Sawyer Killeen. Killeen on the pedals. Fighting out to the line. Victor Schwark trying to go up high, trying to push over the top. using that banking all the way, pushing. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, Schwark, Victor Schwark. You are eliminated, Victor Schwark, just barely. If he would have had 3 more feet, it would have been Julian. Nice job on not giving up there by Schwark. And we're down to 3, down to 3. Julian Jankowski at the back. Can Jankowski push it over the top? Sawyer and Felix ramping it up. Julian up high. And it's going to be Julian Jankowski. You are eliminated. All right, 2 to go, 2 to go. Sawyer Colleen down low. Felix Porter up high. This is going to be a good sprint here. They got the bell lap coming up, bell lap coming up. Here we go. Who's going to make the move? Whoa, they're bumping shoulders. Fight it out. Felix Porter, Sawyer Colleen. Porter up high. Sawyer Colleen ramping up the speed. Can Felix Porter get over the top? Here we go, all the way to the final 200 meters. To the line. And it's going to go to Sawyer Colleen. What a race. Bumping shoulders. The top of the track. Fighting it out all the way to the end. Great sprint from both of those racers. The lower you ride on the track, the shorter the distance, therefore the faster it is. But when you ride up high, you get a little bit of an advantage from the banking of the track.
Sawyer Colleen. So it looked like you bumped shoulders, did you?
What?
Did you bump shoulders up in turn 4?
Yeah.
Was that scary?
Not really. It was pretty controlled.
Pretty controlled. Okay, this is a bike racer here. Good job out there, Sawyer. Nice work. Let's hear it for Sawyer Colleen.
All right, remember riders, do not create a hole where there is not one. If you pass under the red line, you will be eliminated. This is our A field. We got a big group out here that's going to go fast. No Tim Bower out there. So it means maybe it'll be a fun race to watch. Tim's at home. Relaxing, recovering. He's on a recovery week.
All right, riders. If you guys are all together when you come around, you know the drill. Single bell to start the countdown. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, riders, 5 laps to the first pole, 5 laps to the first pole. Three laps to the first pole. Remember, watch the back of the pack as Mike Hartrick on the front setting the tempo. Kevin McIntyre at the back, along with Everett Jankowski. Ben Piskowski, the yellow jersey, trapped in down low in a dangerous spot. Brian Jankowski goes over the top. McIntyre now. 2 to go. Bell on the next lap, riders. Bell on the next lap. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap. Everett Jankowski needs to get up and over Robert Handler. Kevin McIntyre trying to get over the top, but they're already up to speed here. McIntyre trying to push it over top. Jankowski goes down low. McIntyre pushing. It's going to be Everett Jankowski. You are eliminated, Everett Jankowski. Now Blake Beto at the back of the field. Beto needs to push it up and over Ben Piskowski. Beto won the first race of the night. What's going to happen here in this elimination race? Nick Lawton in that dangerous spot. Lawton trapped in down low. Lawton with one of the biggest pushes at the track, but it's going to be Lawton. Nick Lawton, you are eliminated. As Robert Handler goes from the back to the front. Craig Vittori now pushing up and over. Blake Beto on the wheel of Ben Piskowski. Mike Hartrick was on the front. Now he's at the back. Hartrick, can he stay in? Beto out of the saddle. Beto trying to push over the top. Can he get Hartrick out? It's going to be close at the line, and it's going to be Hartrick. Mike Hartrick, you are eliminated. Beto at the back of the field, taking riders out one at a time. Now Jankowski. Jankowski backing off the pedals. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to jump up and over Beto? Beto checking his shoulder, sees Jankowski. Martin Vecchio at the back now. Jankowski trying to push over the top with Beto. It's going to be close. It's going to be, Ben Piskowski. Ben Piskowski, you are eliminated. Now Carbomb, Brandon Carbomb at the back of the pack along with Robert. Whoa, Martin Vecchio pushes over Micah Sanchez. Blake Betos, he got another jump left in him. It's a lot of efforts here. Carbomb trying to get over Handler. Beto following the wheel all the way to the line. It's going to be Beto, Blake Beto, you are eliminated. Now Carbomb at the back. Carbomb needs to use the track here. You're still in it, Carbomb. Here we go. Carbomb using the velodrome, using that banking to push up and over. Now McIntyre down low in that dangerous spot. Handler and McIntyre. Oh, it's going to be McIntyre. Kevin McIntyre, you are eliminated. Craig Vittori setting the tempo at the front. Micah Sanchez trying to fit underneath. Handler right there. Let's see if Carbomb can do it again. Sanchez pushes his way out. Carbomb goes down low. Whoa! Nice save by Sanchez, and it's going to be Handler, Robert Handler. You are eliminated. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Carbomb says, I'm done. Game over. It's going to be the rider off the back, rider off the back. Carbomb, Brandon Carbomb, you are eliminated. And we're down to 4. On the front, Martin Vecchio. In second, Craig Vittori. Third, Brian Jankowski. And at the back, Micah Sanchez. Now Sanchez needs to push up and over. Can he get over the top of Vittori? Vittori trying to chase over with Jankowski. Vecchio out of the saddle. Micah Sanchez with a big push. Whoa, it's going to be, whoa. It's going to be Craig Vittori, unless you're relegating Sanchez. I don't know. Craig Vittori, Craig Vittori. Craig Vittori not happy about that one. You are eliminated, Craig. Here comes the bell. Martin Vecchio making a move. Jankowski. Let's go, Jankowski. And it's going to be Martin Vecchio off the front. And Jankowski is eliminated. Brian Jankowski. Sanchez making a move. 2 to go, 2 to go. Let's see if Martin Vecchio can close it down. Sanchez on the pedals. He looks back. Martin Vecchio closing it down. Can Vecchio get him at the line? All the way, pushing it. Martin Vecchio chasing him down. And the winner's going to be, whoa, Micah Sanchez. He actually didn't cross the line, though. I don't know how that works. He went under the line, eliminating himself. All right, well, Micah Sanchez, you get a pass because it's your first time on the track, but oh my God, that was sketchy. At least everyone stayed upright. I don't know if you're going to be getting any free coffee from Craig Vittori, though.
All right, the win goes to Micah Sanchez. So we're going to ask you, normally you race at,
I usually race at Major Taylor Velodrome in Indianapolis.
Which is what size?
It's a 333.
And the banking is?
30 degrees?
Not this. How does this compare?
It's a whole new world. It's crazy.
It got a little dicey out there. I got to tell you, it was heart. It was scary. Were you ever scared?
Yeah, a little bit. Craig and I were doing some rustling and tussling, and so it got a little scary there. But Craig, I apologize. But aside from that,
it's bike racing.
It is bike racing, and I mean, I'm getting used to the new bank in here, so I fell off the track a couple times, but I kept it upright, so I'm praising God about that.
We're happy to have you here, Micah. You're a good addition to the roster. Let's hear it for Micah Sanchez, his first racing night out here at the Mad Track Arena, which is banked 50 degrees in the turns. Yeah. Luke Cavender, chief referee, advising Micah to not run him over. All right, Luke.
We're good to go, right?
All right, riders. If you're all together when you come around, single bell to start the race countdown. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders, 2 laps to go. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, Woodward on the front, Buckhave at the back. Buckhave trying to push up and over Matt Perkins. Bell on the next lap, riders. Bell on the next lap. Keith Woodward stringing it out. Wanting to make everybody work hard out there. Sean Welch now can he get over Eric Buckhave. Pulling on the next lap, pulling on the next lap. Buckhave trying to get over Perkins. Welch trying to get over Buckhave. They're 3 across at the line. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Perkins, Matt Perkins, you are eliminated by a tire. Welch at the back, and Sean Welch get up and over Eric Buckhave. This pace is going pretty hot right now. You can't go under. It's going to be Welch. Sean Welch. Whoa, that's why you can't go under. You are eliminated. Buckhave now needs to push up and over Cesar. Keith Woodward still setting that tempo at the front. It looks like he's slowed down a little bit. Might be starting to feel it. Buckhave pushing over Cesar. Cesar waited too long, and it's going to be Cesar Tolentino, you are eliminated. Buckhave now needs to get over Savage, Derek Savage. Savage picks it up. Let's see if Buckhave goes with him. Can he get over Savona? Savona trapped in down low. Savona with nowhere to go. Buckhave trying to fight it out. Pushing it to the line. Savona pushed his way through. It's going to be, oh, Woodward, Keith Woodward, you are eliminated. Keith Woodward from the front to the back. Let's give him a big old boo to Keith Woodward. Boo. All right. right, Savona on the front. Buckhave, can he get over Savage? Savage looks back, sees that he thinks he's safe. Let's see if Eric's got to jump it, and it's going to be Eric Buckhave. You are eliminated. And we're down to 2. Aaron Savona and Derek Savage. Savage going up high. 2 to go, riders. 2 laps to go. Savona checking his shoulder. Oh, Savage going down low. Did he catch him sleeping? Can he stay away? Derek Savage on the front. He's got about a 3 bike length gap. Can Savona close it down? Derek Savage making a move. Derek Savage looks like he's going to run away with it. And put your hands together, making that good move and getting the win of the elimination race. Derek, the Savage. Chris, after this interview, you want to come up here?
Derek Savage. Nice work out there. It's been a minute.
It's been a while. Feels good.
We're glad you weren't here for like half of the season. What was up with that?
Family, personal health.
All right. Well, we're glad you're back. What a good job by Derek Savage. You won it.
Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for Derek Savage.
Give it up for that win for Derek Savage. And a big old disappointing boo to Keith Woodward. Boo. So disappointing.
All right.
I was giving him a hard time because he's finally back here racing after I've been giving a hard time for not racing. All right, this is our semi-pro C riders elimination race. Then we got some points in Madison's coming up. Points races in Madison's coming up after this.
All right, riders. You're all together when you come around. Single bell to start the race. No bell, no pull. Down to 2 riders. 2 laps to go. Don't make a hole where there isn't one. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, here we go. Remember, no bell, no pull, no blood, no foul. And if you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Holly Jumo goes right to the front. Natalie Messina at the back. 5 to go, riders, 5 to go. Messina bumped up to the C's. Three to go, 3 to go. Bell lap coming up, bell lap on the next lap, riders. Bell lap coming up. Ron Gaynor trying to get over Kosnick. Kosnick tied on the wheel of DiGiulio. All right, riders, pulling to the next lap, pulling to the next lap. John Kosnick down low. Gaynor going up and over the top. Ron Gaynor fighting it out. And it's going to be Gaynor, Ron Gaynor, you are eliminated. So the difference of riding at the black line or the blue line, just to give you an idea, the difference from riding, if you're at the black line and the rider next to you is at the red line rider is riding an extra 20 feet per lap. Let's watch the back of the field. Messina and Kosnick fighting it out. Kosnick's going to get the downhill benefit here. Let's see if he can push to the line. It's going to be, oh, DeGiulio, Tom DeGiulio, you are eliminated. John Kosnak didn't let off the pedals, able to get him at the line. DeGiulio thought he was safe. That's what happens in this elimination race. Now can Kosnak do it again? Holly Adejumo goes from the front. Now Ziggy Lukasek making a move. Tom Ferguson looking for a wheel. Kosnak fighting over the top. He's going to get the downhill advantage again. Let's see if he can push it to the line one more time. It's going to be, oh, John Kosnak. Kosnak, you are eliminated. Ziggy Lukasek off the front. Now Messina and Ferguson fighting it out. Messina going to trap Ferguson down low. Ferguson looking for a way out. He says, where am I going to go? Ferguson now fighting it out. Going up high. Can he get over the top? It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Holly Adejumo, you are eliminated. You got to stay in it, Ferguson. Now Messina fighting it out. Can Tom Ferguson get over Natalie Messina? Messina checks his shoulder. Ferguson making the move. They're shoulder to shoulder. And it's going to be Tom Ferguson. You are eliminated. Now we got one rider out the front, Ziggy Lukasek. Just time trialing it out there. 2 to go for Ziggy. Natalie just needs to finish it out. Let's go, Natalie. Make some noise. Natalie Messina. Bumped up a class. She's about to get second place in this elimination race. All the way, let's go, 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 go. And your winner's going to be Ziggy Lukasek. Let's finish it out, Natalie, all the way. Put your hands together for Natalie Messina. Messina taking second.
Hey, how old is Natalie? And then how old is Ziggy? All right, we got first and second up here. Ziggy, come up here. Ziggy, how old are you?
Almost 68.
68 years old. Natalie, how old are you?
14.
14. All right. We bumped her up from the juniors to race with the C's. How was that?
That was awesome.
It was fun? All right, Ziggy. How did it feel to beat up on a teenager?
What I can say. It's actually very nice.
Who are you going to give the rose to?
Actually, I can probably cross the border, so I have to give to someone.
Oh, that's right. You got to go back over to Canada. That's right. All right. Who are you going to give your rose to?
My mom.
There you go. That's a good answer. All right. Give it up for Ziggy and Natalie. First and second place.
Great racing out there tonight. Now
Masters and juniors.
Our young juniors. We got Alexander Ogue, Gideon Swanson, and Parth Kale. Another handicap race, Luke?
Yeah, another handicap race. So when I point at them, they're going to go. It's 3 laps from the line. We almost got it right the last time around. We'll see how it goes this time around. Yeah, there we go. Dad's yelling at the kids. All right, riders ready? Go.
All right, Parth Kale first off the line,
Go.
getting the push off by Joaquin Kiley. There goes
Go.
Alexander Ogue. Now it's Gideon Swanson. They've got 3 laps to catch up to Parth. Can Parth stay away? He's inspired by his earlier win. Look at Gideon going after it.
See if
And
I can
look
get it
at
right.
Alexander
We got it
Oak.
pretty close the first time.
Down on the drops, Parth Kale still holding his distance as Alexander Oak chasing him down, and Gideon Swanson standing up to get the power on there. He overtakes Alexander Oak. He's still got a lap to catch up to Parth. Can Parth hold him off? Here goes Parth Kale digging deep. Here goes Gideon Swanson. Look at Gideon Swanson going after it. Gideon driving hard to get up and over Parth Kale. By the time they get to the finish line, and Alexander Oak is still chasing him down. Gideon going up and over Parth Kale. And it's going to be Gideon Swanson, Parth Kale, and Alexander Oak. Let's hear it for these kids. They are so awesome. Woohoo! What a job. We got to give a shout out. We got a couple dads that are coming out here on Saturday morning and working with these young juniors, and they are turning out some pretty good little bike racers. Give it up for Brian Jankowski and Aaron Savona. And also, of course, the first guy that they meet when they get here is Joaquin Kiley. Joaquin teaching kids every single day how to learning how to ride a bike and learning how to race a bike.
All right, give it up for Gideon Swanson coming from the back to win the race. How was that?
Good.
Just good?
Yeah.
Who are you going to give that rose to?
My sister.
Your sister? Oh, that's a good brother. All right, give it up for Gideon Swanson.
Yeah, Gideon Swanson, nice race. You saw him accelerate, said, oh, I got to get up there, and that's exactly what he did. Now we've got our next group of juniors. Aviana Messina, Sophie Welsh, Ruth Swanson.
All right.
Lincoln Colleen, Sarah Ogue, Anthony Denard, and Carson Carpadona.
All right, juniors. 3 miles, 30 laps. If you're all together when you come around, going to get a bell at 16, going to get a bell at 1. No double points. Riders ready? Roll.
So this is a points race. They've got to win the most get the most points to be the winner. So they could get them early or they could get them late, but they got to have the points. So there's a sprint at 15 and the final sprint. Right now it's Aviana, I think that's Aviana Messina out front, followed by Ruth Swanson, Sophie Welsh, Sarah Ogue, Lincoln Colleen, Anthony Nenard, and Carson Capadona. So we regroup the juniors as we need to give them all a good competition, nice night of racing. We try to make sure every kid and every racer that comes out here gets 3 good races of the night. So sometimes the program runs a little long, but it's worth it. Is that Lincoln? So Aviana Messina in the front now. She signals she'll move up. Bruce Swanson takes over. Sophie Welsh. Sarah Ogue. And Lincoln Colleen. Got that mixed up there. You might see a couple juniors missing from this group. That's because they're going to be racing the Madison in a little bit. So eyes up all the time, riders, as Aviana Messina moves to the front. Ruth Swanson goes through and pulls up. Coming down low, it's Lincoln Colleen claiming the pole position. Lincoln Colleen with 24 to go. 24 to go for these youngsters. Lincoln pulls up. Sarah Ogue takes over. Sitting right tight on that wheel is Aviana Messina, followed by Sophie Welsh. Ruth Swanson jumping on the train. Lincoln drops in, and Carson Carpadona jumps right in. Anthony Denard. That's a long distance for some of these kids. They haven't ridden it much. And now picking up the pace was Aviana Messina, and Sarah Ogue takes over from Aviana. Don't overlap wheels. Do not overlap wheels. Sophie Welsh now in the lead position. Stay in your position, Anthony. You're in a good spot. Just hold it there. Ruth Swanson going to the front. Takes her turn, pulls up, and Lincoln Colleen. Trying to pick it up a bit, but so Ruth Swanson challenging. They got 20 to go in the bike race. They're going to hear a bell at 15. Ruth Swanson is making it hard for Lincoln to pull up. Now he's up, and Aviana Messina takes over. Lincoln Colleen looking to see where he's going to drop in. And now they form a pace line. Aviana Messina with a little bit of a distance on Sophie Welsh, but she's Sarah Ogue, but she's closing it down. Sophie Welsh coming on strong on 2. Sarah Ogue. Do not overlap wheels, riders. Do not overlap wheels. Most important rule out here. Ruth Swanson off the saddle decides to kick the pace up a bit. Digging deep now. Ruth taking a turn. Big pull here. She pulls up. Lincoln Colleen takes over. Right behind him, Aviana Messina. Will Ruth Swanson drop in the hole behind Messina as we come up to the points lap. Lincoln Colleen out front trying to hold on to get some points. Carson Carpadona holding his own right there. Ruth Swanson going up high. Can she get over to get those first place points? And it's going to be, I don't know, photo finish. Lincoln Colleen, Ruth Swanson, Aviana Messina, and Sophie Welsh. I'm going to let somebody else make that final determination. Heads up, riders. All the way, stick with it. And now Aviana Messina pulls to the front. Ruth Swanson right behind her. We got a 2-person breakaway. Well, maybe not. Lincoln Colleen looking to close the gap. Sarah Ogue coming on strong with Sophie Welsh. Do we have a ruling on who won that? It looked like a photo finish to me. Sophie Welsh out front right now. Ruth Swanson right behind her. And we've got 12 to go in the bike race. 12 to go, racers. 12 to go. Lincoln Colleen fighting to hold on to position there. Fighting for the first. We're still waiting for the judges to tell us who won that sprint. All right, Lincoln took that sprint, so Lincoln has 5 points. Ruth Swanson with 3. Aviana Messina with 2, and I'm not sure who got 4th. So going into the final sprint, Lincoln's leading it with 5 points. Ruth Swanson doing a lot of riding. Up on the top. You want to get on the wheel of somebody so you save your energy. Okay, she drops down on the wheel of Aviana Messina, and Sophie Welsh is now pulling it around. Sophie pulls up. Make that pace line a pace line, racers. Lincoln Colleen drops in. Sarah Ogue in 4th, and Sophie Welsh dropping back. Now in 4th. Aviana Messina dropping in on the wheel of Sophie Welsh, and Lincoln Colleen picking it up. Ruth Swanson riding to the outside, but up over the top. Here comes Aviana Messina. Or maybe not. Heads up, riders, all the way, all the way. Heads up, heads up, heads up. Ruth Swanson now with, I can't see the finish, the laps. Mr. Swanson, can you please move over? With 6 to go in the bike race, 6 to go. Lincoln Colleen pulling up. Bruce Swanson pulling into the pole position. And look at Sarah Ogue making a move over the top. Sarah Ogue. Meanwhile, down low, Aviana Messina has got the drive going on. She picks up the pace. And let's hear it for Carson Carpadona, making a good race out there. He's gotten moved up into a category he's not used to. And now Sophie Welsh at the front of the field. She pulls up, Lincoln Colleen takes over. By the way, normally this is all boys with one girl, but we got all girls with one boy out there. A different switch up there is Sarah Ogue pedaling over the top. Heads up, everybody. Do not overlap wheels. Do not overlap wheels as Sarah Ogue makes a move over the top. Whoa, wee, woo, wee, woo, wee. Sarah, Ruth Swanson making her move, followed by Aviana Messina. Ruth Swanson with one to go. We're going to hear the bell right now. Making a nice move out there. Ruth Swanson being chased down by Aviana Messina. And here comes Sophie Welsh. Ruth Swanson out there all by herself. Aviana Messina trying to get her. Ruth Swanson dropped down low. This is why she's a national champion. She never gets up, and it's Ruth Swanson. Aviana Messina, Sophie Welsh, Sarah Ogue, and Lincoln Colleen. Good racing out there by those young juniors. Holy smokes. We'll let the final points tell the story, but that was a great sprint to the finish. Good work, good work, good work. And on points and in that final sprint, Ruth Swanson is the winner of the points race.
All right, give it up for your national champion of 10 and under, Ruth Swanson. How was it out there?
Good, it was fast. Everyone was racing so well. Good job, guys.
Right on. Here's your rose. Go give it to your dad. He deserves it.
Yeah, give it to your mom. Let's hear for Ruth
Not even going to
Swanson.
ask the question.
And all
Go give
those
it to your
kids.
dad. He's the one over here yelling at everybody.
You had oatmeal? Did you have oatmeal? All right, that's 3 for oatmeal. Nice racing out there by everybody, all those juniors. All right, now we are ready to start the Madison. 80 laps of craziness. We've got Team Blue out there. Team Blue. Let me tell you in a second who Team Blue is. Team Blue. That's Robert Handler, and on the home stretch, and his partner over here on the back stretch, Kevin McIntyre. Team Green. Over here on the back stretch, it's Blake Beto. His partner on the home stretch, that's Michael Hartrick. Team Yellow. Martin Vecchio on the home stretch, his partner over here on the back stretch, Ben Peszkowski. Team Silver on the home stretch, that's Brian Jankowski. His partner over here on the back stretch, Nick Lawton. On the home stretch for Team Orange, that's your announcer, John Hughes. And his partner over here on the back stretch, Everett Jankowski. And last but not least, on the home stretch, that's Brandon Carbom, teamed up with the Coffee Man, Craig Vittori.
All right, riders. 8 miles, 80 laps. Single bell will take you out of control. Bell's going to be at 61, 41, 21, and 1. Double points in the final sprint. 10 points for a lap, 10 points for a lap down. Riders ready? Roll.
And here we go. An 80-lap Madison. This is what we're all about. That's why we're Mad Track Cycling, Madison Track Cycling. We've got the perfect track for Madisons. We've got the best Madison racers in the country. Every Saturday, not every Saturday night, but all of our Saturday night rumbles And on March 13th and 14th, we've got racers coming from all over the country to compete in our championships. But right now, we've got Robert Handler in the blue, Michael Hartrick in the green, Martin Vecchio in the yellow, Brian Jankowski in the orange, John in the silver, John Hughes in the orange, and Brandon Carbon in the black. We'll have our first exchange right now as Kevin McIntyre goes in from Robert Handler. They move up a little bit high, but that's okay. Whoa, what was that? Next up, we've got an exchange by Team Orange and Team Silver. We got a double going on. Everett Jankowski knows to go up and over, gets on the wheel of Team Silver's Nick Lawton. So at the front of the field, it's still Michael Hartrick looking for his first exchange with Blake Beto, and now we've got an exchange between the yellow and Martin Vecchio throws in Ben Peszkowski. In goes Blake Beto, and we are going to be out of control in just a minute now. It's up to Luke Cavender to ring that bell and let the racers know that the race is on. Right now, nobody can take a jam. Nobody can sprint away. Everybody's got to stay together here. In goes Robert Handler for Team Blue. In goes Brandon Carbon for black. John Hughes for orange. And the race is now out of control. We're going to have sprints at 61, 41, 21, and the final sprint is worth double points. So this race, just like that points race before us, is won on points. The team with the most points is the team that wins it. So you can stack them up early on, or you can have a nice big finish. John Hughes now at the front. He pulls up. Robert Handler takes over. Brandon Carbon throws in Craig Battori. In comes Kevin McIntyre for Team Blue. Battori goes up and over Blue. Drops into the pole position. So Battori kicks it into a higher gear. McIntyre chasing him down. We've got crazy high exchanges by Team Silver and Team Orange. Team Green making their exchange a little high up there, but in goes Blake Beto, and now in goes Ben Peszkowski. And we got a jam going on right now because Blake Beto has been full of energy all night long as he's going up and over Team Black. Blake Beto going to the front of the field. Is Team Green going for a lap from the beginning? It looks like that might be what they're going to do unless everybody reels them in, and it's up to Robert Handler to reel in Blake Beto. Blake Beto coming up to his partner, Michael Hartrick. He's got to come in hot right now if they want to keep it going. Hartrick ready for the throw-in, and Hartrick goes in hard. Robert Handler right behind him, and now it's Brandon Carbon leading the chase out of the field. In goes Martin Vecchio for yellow. In comes Greg Battori for black. And Team Blue nearly blows their exchange, but they make it. And Mike Hartrick at the front right now. Everett Jankowski's got to come in hot for John Hughes. And Silver, Nick Lawton in for Team Silver. Meanwhile, Team Green and Team Blue at the front have got it going on. Kevin McIntyre trying to stay up with Blake Beto, who's just been working hard all night long, and looks like Nick Lawton is working to close that gap down with Craig Battori right behind him. Robert Handler looking for a throw-in from his partner, Kevin McIntyre. And look at Team Green. They are out after it. Team Green giving everybody a challenge right from the get-go as we get to the first sprint of the bike race. Michael Hartrick coming in for Team Green, chasing him down. Robert Handler for Team Blue. Robert Handler going hard. Right behind him, Brian Jankowski. And it's going to be, oh my goodness, it's going to be blue, green, silver, black, orange, yellow. Woo! That was a change-up at the last minute. In goes Team Blue's Kevin McIntyre. Nobody was expecting that. Nick Lawton going in for Team Silver. Michael Hartrick going up high, up and over to stay on the pace line. Coming up to Blake Beto. These guys are racing hard out here. Nice job out there, everybody. As Team Silver and Team Blue try to ride away with it. But Beto, Peszkowski, and Battori are not going to let that happen. And here comes Everett Jankowski, and we've got all of our teams together again. Spread out, riders. We got to have a lot of exchange going on. Oh my gosh, we got a high exchange. Oh, black does not make the exchange. Stick, stick, stick. So Craig Patori doing a double pull right now. Staying it hard and fast at the front of the field. Patori followed by Handler and then Jankowski in the silver. In goes Martin Vecchio for Team Yellow. In goes Michael Hartrick for Team Green. A high exchange there. Patori leading it out. Coming up to his partner, Brandon Carbon. Carbon's got to come in hot right now. In comes Carbon. It's going to be a high exchange for Team Orange as they get up and over Team Blue. Everett Jankowski ready for the throw-in from John Hughes. And still up high, Team Silver, Nick Lawton dropping down for the throw-in from Brian Jankowski. Martin Vecchio going up and over. At the front of the field, it's Kevin McIntyre. Everybody's coming in hot right now. Team Green going to come in hot. At the front, it's McIntyre, Lawton. Yellow is Bezkowski. Brandon Carbon. In goes Blake Beto, followed by Everett Jankowski. In comes Craig Vittori for Team Black. And another high exchange for Team Orange. But look at Everett Johnson, Everett Jankowski, the young junior out there, working it out. Now Brian Jankowski goes to the front with Robert Handler for blue. In goes Martin Vecchio for yellow, Blake Beto for green, John Hughes for orange, and Craig Vittori for black. Hughes goes up and over his team. Green makes their exchange. Michael Hartrick going up high. Oh, Team Black misses another exchange. And now it's still Jankowski out front for Team Silver. In comes Kevin McIntyre for Team Blue. And the points are Team Blue. Whoa, Team Silver reaching for that exchange. With 46 to go, they're going to get a sprint at 41. Nick Lawton trying to get it going right now. Nick Lawton trying to ride away. Chasing him down, Kevin McIntyre. Kevin McIntyre not wanting to let him go. Brandon Carbon coming in for Team Black. Blake Bledo coming in for Team Green. Everett Jankowski doing a great job of keeping him alive there. Jankowski coming up to John Hughes. John Hughes coming in for the drop in for Team Orange. And at the front, it's Robert Handler. With 43 to go, they'll hear a bell at 41. Lawton throwing in Jankowski. Oh my goodness, they're all over the place. Team Yellow. Martin Vecchio coming in. Oh, high up there. Craig Vittori coming in for Team Black. And Handler pushing this at the front. Handler in the position to win it, but there goes Brian Jankowski up and over on a little bit of a slow exchange by Team Blue. Jankowski now throwing his partner, Nick Lawton, and it's going to be silver, blue, green, yellow, orange, black. Woohoo! Let's hear for these racers. What a race. So right now, Team Silver. Are these good? No, I got to. We'll get you the points. Are these points good? All right, Team Blue has got 8. Team Silver's got 7. Green has got 5. Yellow's got 1. Black has got 1. So Silver in the lead by 1. Blue in the lead by 1 point. 8 for Blue, 7 for Silver, 5 for Green, 1 for Yellow, 1 for Black. Team Orange has got to get in there, get some points. And we've got a sprint at 21, and then the final sprint in the bike race. It's getting a little crowded out there. Ben Peszkowski now throwing in Martin Vecchio for yellow. At the front, Blake Beto throws in Michael Hartrick. As they get this pace line organized. Brian Jankowski out front, Martin Vecchio in second, Everett Jankowski in third, throwing in his partner, John Hughes. John Hughes out here every Tuesday and Thursday teaching all these people how to do the Madison. So he's the coach and a racer. Craig Vittori now going in for Team Black. At the front, it's Nick Lawton going in for Team Silver. Nick Lawton with an amazing sprint. If he's in the finish, if he's in the sprint at the finish, I don't know. He's a powerful sprinter. Everybody going up high. Here comes Blake Beto for the throw-in from Michael Hartrick. And it's Ben Peshkowski, John Hughes, Craig Vittori, Kevin McIntyre, Blake Beto, Nick Lawton. Everybody's all over the place. Oh, he got a move going on by Craig Vittori. Craig Vittori going out. He's going to pass on the pickup for Brandon Carbom and left in to chase him down. Robert Handler for Team Blue. They're not going to let him get away with Blake Beto. Also in the chase, Brian Jankowski down on the drops. Everett Jankowski down on the drops. Here comes Team Yellow. Ben Peshkowski throwing in Martin Vecchio. And up front, Team Green goes in. It's Michael Hartrick for Team Green. So Craig Vittori's effort to get away just sped things up. And now it's up to Brandon Carbom to go in and keep it going. In goes Kevin McIntyre at the front with Michael Hartrick in green. In comes Nick Lawton for silver. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't overlap wheels, riders. You know it. You know it. Up high, we got an exchange with Peshkowski and Vecchio. Brandon Carbom now down on the drops, trying to get some distance on the rest of the field. Brandon Carbom with a little bit of a distance on Team Green. He's trying to keep going what Craig Vittori started as Craig Vittori drops in for the throw-in. And Vittori goes in. Beto jumps on the wheel of Craig Vittori. Chasing him down, Nick Lawton for Team Silver as Brian Jankowski comes in for the throw-in. Brian Jankowski now in for Team Silver. John Hughes chasing him down. We've got a sprint at 21. Blake Beto trying to get some first place positioning for his team. Beto shouting out hot to Hartrick. Hartrick with the handout ready for the throw-in. In comes John Hughes up to Everett Jankowski. Everett Jankowski. Oh, no. And they miss their exchange. So John Hughes has to take the sprint for Team Orange on a double rotation. Team Green out in front. Craig Vittori for black, and here comes Nick Lawton trying to get up and over Craig Vittori, and it's going to be green, silver, black, blue, orange, yellow. Holy smokes, that was a little hairy out there, but let's hear it for all these racers. What a good job. Woohoo! Everybody going fast and hard out there. So, all right, we got a tie going on between silver and green. They each have 10 points. Right behind them with 9 points, Team Blue. Team Black has got 3, Yellow's got 1. Orange still needs some points. But we got a tie between silver and green, and blue is right in the mix with 9 points. This is anybody's bike race with 16 to go in the bike race. What a lot of great racing out here tonight at our Saturday Night Rumble number 94. Hard to believe we've been doing this for 94 Saturdays, but we have been. 94 Saturdays and a whole bunch of 2 days in there. Racing all the time here at the Mad Track Arena in the heart of Detroit at I-75 and Mack Avenue. Owned and operated by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a 501c3. But meanwhile, on the track, we've got Jankowski leading it out right now as he throws in his partner Nick Lawton with 13 to go. And look at this. We got a flyer going on by Martin Vecchio. Martin Vecchio trying to get away from Nick Lawton. Can he do it? Nick Lawton trying to reel him back in. Oh, it gets a little tight out there. And look at this. Nick Lawton not going to let Martin Vecchio get away as Ben Peshkowski's got to come in hot right now for the throw-in from Martin Vecchio. And in comes Brian Jankowski for the throw-in from Nick Lawton. Everybody's going hot. Brandon Carbom got it going. Blake Beto going up high. Holy smokes, Team Yellow and Team Silver out in front right now. But we got the tie between green and silver, and blue's got 9 points. So, whoa, it gets a little dicey out there. Brian Jankowski trying to go up and over Ben Peshkowski. Peshkowski up to his partner, Vecchio, and Blake Beto is trying to chase down Team Silver because he knows he's got to beat them if he wants to win the Madison. But look at this, Kevin McIntyre in for Team Blue, going up and over Mike Hartrick. And Martin Vecchio trying to reel in Nick Lawton out front. With 6 to go in the bike race, 6 to go in the bike race. Lawton and Vecchio with a good distance on Team Blue's Kevin McIntyre. And now Blake Beto is in the bike race. Blake Beto, who's been firing it up all night long, going strong right now, trying to close that gap that Team Yellow and Team Silver has created. Beto going up over Team Blue. Beto on fire tonight as he gets up to Team Silver and Team Yellow. Beto coming up to his partner, going in hot, Hartrick. Hartrick's got to go in hot. But look at Robert Handler coming on strong. And out front, Brian Jankowski trying to ward him off with 3 to go in the bike race. 3 to go in the bike race. We got a tie between silver and gray. Oh, Team Blue with a sketchy exchange. And now the sprinter, Nick Lawton, in. I don't know. But it's Nick Lawton in to finish it off for Team Silver. Being chased down by Team Blue and Team Green with Martin Vecchio working to be a spoiler in there. And it's going to be Team Silver, Team Blue, Team Green, Team Yellow. Let's hear it for all of our racers. What a race. Holy smokes. Honestly, everybody, for those watching at home and those in the house, you are seeing some of the best bike racing in America. What a great job they did. Holy smokes. Team Silver with the win, 20 whopping points. Blue with 15, green with 14, yellow with 3, black with 3. Woohoo! Brian Jankowski and Nick Lawton take the W. Yowza. We're going to do another one of those. Let's hear it for all of our racers. Come on, give them a round of applause. Woohoo! Great racing. They gave it their all.
Give it up for Team Silver. Wow, that was really great.
Amazing.
Come on, give it up for Team Silver.
Woohoo!
All right, that's a little better. The never-aging Nick Lawton and Brian Jankowski. So what was your thoughts going into that race?
Well, they hurt me in the scratch race and the elimination, so I had to get some revenge somehow.
There you go. What about you, Brian?
Don't mess up.
Don't mess up. All right, good deal. Here's your guys' roses. Give it up for the Masters, beating up on the kids. Nick Lawton and Brian Jankowski, Team Silver.
Woohoo!
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Come on.
There we go. That's better.
Now we're going to have our second Madison of the evening. It's going to be a slightly different configuration. For one thing, we got some really young kids in there that are going to start the race with a 30-point advantage, I do believe. But let's introduce them. For Team Yellow, we've got Matt Perkins, his partner over here on the back stretch. That's Derek Savage. For Team Red, it's Sawyer Colleen, his partner over here on the back stretch, Jordan Khalil Carrega. Team Purple, June Savona and his partner, Hudson Colleen. These are the ones that get the 30-point advantage. They are young guys out there working hard. In his first Madison, Team Black, it's Felix Porter, his partner over here, Julian Jankowski. And finally, for Team Blue, it's Eric Buckhab and his partner over here on the backstretch, Aaron Savona. They're going to go 60 laps. They got sprints at 41, 21, and 1 to go.
All right, riders. Got a bachelor party here. Sean here is going to say, let's roll. So when he say, let's roll, you're going to roll. But you're going to have the bells at 41, 21, and 1. Double points in the final sprint. Single bell to start the race. Riders ready? Let's roll. All right, let's go. Give it up for Sean.
Pitter patter, get her at it. Did I say it right, Luke? All right. Matt Perkins, Sawyer Colleen, June Savona, Felix Porter, Eric Buckhav. Keeping it nice and steady for this opening round. We get an exchange by everyone, and then the race goes out of control. That's how it works. If you don't know about Madison racing, it's a lot like you've been watching the Olympic short track speed skating relay races, and our first exchange is with Jordan Carrega. Going in for Sawyer Colleen. We're going to have an exchange by Team Blue next up. Maybe. Aaron Savona's got to get up on the track for the throw-in from his partner, Eric Buckhav. And the young Hudson Colleen in for June Savona. At the front, Derek Savage in for Team Yellow as they line it up. Keeping it steady out there. Jordan Carrega at the front. He goes up. Okay, they are now out of control. And that's Julian Jankowski getting the throw in from Felix Porter. Eric Savona going up and over. And at the front right there, that's Hudson Colleen. He pulls up and Julian Jankowski takes over for Team Black. Aaron Savona now setting the place at the front with Derek Savage right behind him. Got a throw in coming in, an exchange coming in with Sawyer Colleen and Jordan Khalil Carrega. These kids, most of them are very experienced at this whole exchange business. You can see Hudson accelerating to get up and over and get on the wheel of his brother, Sawyer Colleen. The Colleens have got something of a legacy going on right here as June Savona kicks it into a higher gear for the throw-in from his partner, Hudson Colleen. And in they go. At the front, we got a double exchange going on. Eric Buckhav, and in goes Matt Perkins, keeping it nice and steady with, I can't see the numbers. Somebody standing in front of the numbers. Holly, move, thank you. 51 to go. 51 to go, Felix Porter. Make it a little bit of a move to the outside. Do not overlap wheels, riders. June Savona knows to accelerate to get on the wheel of Jordan Khalil Carrega as the exchange goes on with 50 laps to go. 5 miles. In goes Hudson Colleen. In goes Derek Savage. Aaron Savona in for Team Blue. Jordan pulls up. Julian Jankowski drops in for the throw-in from Felix Porter, and Derek Savage kicks it up a knot. Hudson Colleen looking to drop in on the wheel of Derek Savage. And now Sawyer Colleen drops down for the throw-in from Jordan as Derek Savage picks it up a bit but keeps it nice and steady. Savage looking to his partner, Matt Perkins. And June Savona ready for the throw-in from Hudson Colleen. Good job out there, young men. And they know to go up and over. And look at this, Julian Jankowski trying to get it up and over in Team Purple, drop into that pole position. High exchange for Team Blue. And Sawyer Colleen goes up and over. Woohoo! It's getting a little dicey out there. Hold your positions. Felix Porter now going in. They almost missed that exchange. Jordan Khalil Carrega coming in now. They picking it up. In goes Jordan Khalil Carrega. And we've got a sprint going on by Felix Porter. It's 43. We're going to have a sprint at 41. Heads up, everybody. Heads up. In comes Derek Savage. Exchange now for Team Blue. Aaron Savona in for Eric Buckhaven. At the front, it's Jordan Khalil Carrega. Julian Jankowski Looking for the throw in from Felix Porter. Derek Savage taking a flyer at it, and in goes Julian Jankowski. Derek Savage going for the first W in this tonight's Madison, and it is yellow, blue, black, and red. Yellow, blue, black, and red, and then purple. So remember, purple started out with a 30-point advantage because they're the youngest, newest team out there. Matt Perkins keeping it going at the front, chasing him down, Sawyer Killeen. Eric Buckhav going up and over. We got an exchange going on with Team Black, an exchange with Team Red. And they are going at it. And look at this. We've got June Savona working it out for his team. Matt Perkins coming up to his partner, Derek Savage. June Savona riding out there alone. Jordan Correga going under Team Yellow there, but that's okay as they keep it steady on the front. June Savona. Now they can go down a lap and still be in this bike race. So Team Purple is going to be down a lap, but that's okay. Julian Jankowski looking for the throw in from Felix Porter. Whoa, they keep it steady. Taking a minute to get there. Sawyer Killeen getting ready to take it over from Jordan Khalil Correga. I think, oh, look at this. We got a move going on by Sawyer Killeen. Being chased down by Julian Jankowski. Aaron Savona off the saddle, chasing down these two young juniors, Sawyer Killeen and Julian Jankowski, trying to get a distance on the rest of the field. An exchange by Team Blue almost doesn't make it. But Julian Jankowski riding hard. Felix, you got to come in hot, hot, hot. Jordan, you got to get it fired up. A high exchange by Team Red right now. Blue's got to go up and over. Jordan Kaliga coming in for Team Red. Felix Porter keeping the pressure on in the front with Jordan Khalil Correga. And it's 30 to go in the bike race. Jordan going up and over as Team Red going for a lap. Felix Porter chasing him down. Team Blue going after it. Eric Buckhav coming up to Aaron Savona. Julian Jankowski getting ready for the throw-in from Felix Porter as Jordan Khalil Correga decides to step back for a second and let Team Black take it over. In comes Sawyer Killeen for Team Red. Going up high is Aaron Savona.
Off the front, Julian Jankowski rolling away.
All
Him
right,
and Felix
the
Porter
announcer's back.
making the move. Can they stay away? We got a sprint lap coming up at 21. Bell at 21. Here he comes, Felix. Coming in hot. Watch out, Jordan. Felix Porter coming in for Julian Jankowski. Chasing down strong is Team Red and Team Blue. Now Sawyer Killeen on a double pole. Hudson Killeen coming in for June Savona. Sawyer's got to go up and over Hudson. Hanging on that wheel, Eric Buckhave. Felix Porter on the front. Don't look back, Felix. Just look forward. 24. Eric Buckhave chasing him down. Savona coming in for Buckhave as they're closing down the gap onto the black team. Sawyer Killeen on a long double pole. Jordan Khalil's got to get ready. And Aaron Savona making a move over the top. Jordan Khalil Correga's got to go up high. Off the front goes Team Blue. Aaron Savona needs those points. Jankowski chasing him down. Buckhave coming down. Julian's got to go up and over. Points are going to go blue, black, red, purple. Buckhave having to go way up high. Felix Porter coming in, 19 to go, 19 laps to go. Points on the board, red sitting in 5th, yellow in 4th, black in 3rd, blue in 2nd with 8, and the purple team with 11 points. They started up 30. Can they stay away? 16 to go, 16 to go. So you guys know our team purple, both riders are under 12 years old. Both riders under 12 years old. Red chasing on. Can Sawyer Killeen catch that wheel? Eric Buckhave throwing in Aaron Savona. 13 to go at the line, 13 to go at the line. And we got a spill in turn 3. I don't know who went down over there.
He's up.
Looks like
Sawyer
maybe
Killeen.
Buckhave and Perkins. Watch out for the riders on the apron. Keep pedaling. No, Perkins is in it. Looks like maybe it's Sawyer.
Sawyer's down.
All right, 10 to go. We got a mile to go in this race. Julian Jankowski now to the front. Buckhave making a move. You got to go now, Jordan. It's just you out there. Let's put our hands together for Sawyer Killeen getting up after that spill. Rough week for the Killeens. Off the front, Felix Porter, but chasing down is Eric Buckhave. Double points on the final sprint. Here comes Savona. Don't look back, Felix. Let's go. 6 to go. 1,000 meters to go. 1,000 meters to go. You got to go now. Laying it all on the line. Team Blue is in the lead, but if Black can get first place points, Black could win this race. Let's go, Savona. Whoever wins the final sprint's gonna win the race. Everything you got, Felix, right here. 2 to go at the line, 2 to go at the line. Eric Buckhave chasing him down. Can he get on that wheel? Savona's gonna come in. Felix Porter trying to get away. Final lap, final lap. Felix Porter on the front. It's his first Madison. Can he get a win here? Felix Porter to the front. All the way, let's go, go. Put your hands together. Winners of the final sprint, Felix Porter. Second place, Team Blue, Aaron Savona. Is it enough points for the win? Last points, oh, purple, then yellow, and red. Was that enough points?
Another great race. I can't get over it.
And the unofficial results, winning by 1 point. Give it up for Team Black, Felix Porter and Julian Jankowski.
By 1 point, they won it. 15 for black, 14 for blue. Also, it might have been the youngest ever Madison team out there with Hudson and June. Oh man, Julian Jankowski, it's his 4th win in a row, he says.
All right, that was a pretty fun Madison to watch. Julian, this wasn't your first Madison, but I want to talk to Felix real quick. What was going through your mind? This was your first Madison ever. What was going on?
You know, it's a lot of pressure because you got a teammate, so I'm just trying not to do the wrong thing for the team, right? It's not usually a big deal if I mess up in scratch or elimination because it's just me, but Julian here.
It's all about playing the game, right?
Absolutely.
Julian, how was that race?
Tiring.
Good. All right, get a good night's sleep. Give these roses to your parents. Give it up for Felix Porter and Julian Jankowski.
And we'll see him on the podium in just a little bit, too.
All right, riders, 40 laps. Bell's going to be at 21 and a bell at 1. No double points. Riders ready? Roll.
All right, riders. 40 to go. 39 at the line. Is this a points race? What are we doing here? Points? Bell at 21 and at 1. All right. Front of the pack, Ziggy Lukasic. Haliata Jumo sitting in second. 34 at the line. Natalie Messina setting that tempo. She pulls up. Ryan Lidgy pulls through. Victor Schwartz sitting on the wheel. Right in there, Tom DiGiulio. And picking it up is Julio Tade, chasing down that wheel. On the front goes Cesar Tolentino chasing down Sean Welch. Sprint at 21, or bell lap at 21. Sean Welch and Cesar Tolentino off the front. Ziggy pulls up. Now Tade Katinsky O'Brien and Schwark along with Lukasik trying to chase him down. 27-27. We got two off the front. A group of three chasing. Points go to the top four riders. 26 to go. Hold your line, racers. Make sure you're shoulder checking. And now Sean Welch riding away from Cesar. The leaders attacking each other. Good way to get caught by the chase group. Get up there, Natalie. Chase him down. Tade now to the front. Cesar and Sean Welch still on the front, 23. Let's see if these three chasers can catch on that wheel. We got a bell coming up at 21. Bell lap at 21. Victor chasing it down with Tade and Ziggy. Bell lap, here we go, here comes the bell. Welch on the front. And Cesar, whoa, they're bumping elbows. Cesar Tolentino goes over the top. He wants those first place points. And points are gonna go. Cesar, Welch, Tade, Ziggy. Let's see if Tade keeps it pushing. Can he chase down the two off the front? Stick, hold your line. Tade and Victor pushing over the top. Remember to get out to K-Dubs, get that last minute shawarma. The Korean barbecue is pretty bomb too. And look at that. Give it up. These three chase riders just caught the leaders. And everybody's together. Look at that, Tom DiGiulio hanging back on. So is Ryan Lidgy. Cesar now goes to the back of the field. Dangerous position. DiGiulio now to the front. 16 to go, final race of the night. DiGiulio pulls up. Cesar leading the race, but drifting off the back of the pack. And here's a move from Tade and Victor. They were the chasers, now they're the aggressors. 14 to go. Cesar needs to push it. Cesar got first place points in that first sprint, but that doesn't mean he's going to win the race. And to go, 1 mile to go. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. Final sprint. Did Cesar make it back in there? I can't see. Yes, Cesar's still in it. Now Sean Welch at the back. Right now the points are Tolentino in the lead with 5, Welch with 3, Tade with 2, and Ziggy with 1. So it could come down to the final sprint. 8 to go, 8 to go. Victor Schwark making a move. Him and Tade rolling off the front. 6 to go, 6 to go. Tade and Victor rolling away. They got 1,000 meters to go. Victor and Tade working together out there. 5 to go, 5 to go. Are you saying Natalie's in no man's land? 4 to go, 4 to go. Schwark and Tade working hard out here. Oh, here we go. Cesar went from the front to the back. This is Tade's opportunity. Tade's got to win it. Don't sit up now, riders. Ziggy making a move. Sean Welch trying to get over the top of Tom DiGiulio. Here we go, 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. Tade and Victor fighting it out. Oh, Victor might get it. Tade needs to push it. Sean Welch coming from behind. And the final points are going to go. Victor, oh, Welch, Tade, and Ziggy. I think that's going to put Sean Welch in as the winner. That'll be 3 and 3, 6 points. 2 and 3. So it's going to go Sean Welch with the win. Victor Schwark taking second. Cesar Tolentino in third. Tade Katinsky O'Brien in fourth. Ziggy Lukasek in fifth. That's just off the top of my head, so I don't know if those are right, but I'm pretty sure they are. All right.
All right, last race of the night. Sean just told me he might throw up on me. Was this your first win out here?
Yeah, it is. It's hard. These guys are all so fast.
Is this your first race?
No, I think I did two other ones.
Okay. All right, just making sure. Give it up for the last race of the night, Sean Welsh. All right, podiums.
All right, let's do these podiums. All right, so let's start off with our young juniors. Young juniors half-mile chase race. Coming in fourth place, Parth Kale. Third place, Tom Ferguson. Second place, Alexander Og. And the winner, Gideon Swanson. You guys are doing juniors meeting afterwards. Yeah, hands up. Get up there, Parth. You're good. All right. All right, and for our junior 3-lap chariot race, number 2, in third place, Gideon Swanson. Second place, Parth Kale. And the winner, Alexander Og. Hands, look at the camera. Not yet. Wait, there's another race. And for the young junior 3-lap chariot race, third place, Gideon Swanson. Second place, Alexander Og. And your winner, Parth Kale. All right. All right, next up, our Junior B 2-mile chase race. We're going to do top 5. Coming in 5th place, Lincoln Colleen. 4th place, Aviana Messina. 3rd place, Ruth Swanson. 2nd place, Hudson Colleen. And the winner, June Savona. All right. Next up, our Junior B elimination race. 5th place, Sarah Og. 4th place, Ruth Swanson. 3rd, Lincoln Colleen. 2nd, Hudson Colleen. And the winner, June Savona. All right, now our Junior B non-Madison points race. Coming in 5th place, Sarah Og. 4th place, Sophie Welch. 3rd, Lincoln Colleen. 2nd, Aviana Messina. And the winner, Ruth Swanson. Lincoln Colleen. I think they left because they had to take Sawyer to the hospital. All right, now let's get into our semi-pro C 2-mile chase race. Coming in 5th place, Tom Ferguson. 4th, Natalie Messina. 3rd, Tom DiGiulio. 2nd, Holly Adejumo. And your winner, Ziggy Lukasic. All right. Semi-Pro C elimination race. 5th, John Kosnak. 4th place, Holly Adejumo. 3rd, Tom Ferguson. 2nd place, Natalie Messina. And your winner, Ziggy Lukasic. All right, now for our Junior A's. Junior A 2-mile chase race. Coming in 5th place, Julian Jankowski. 4th place, Victor Schwark. 3rd, Felix Porter. 2nd place, Jordan Khalil Kariga. And your winner, Sawyer Killeen. But I believe Sawyer took off after that spill. Sawyer has Benjamin Button disease, apparently. All right, the Junior A elimination. 5th place, Ryan Lidgy. 4th place, Victor Schwark. 3rd, Julian Jankowski. 2nd, Felix Porter. And your winner, Dale Hughes. That's Sawyer Killeen taking the win. There we go. All right. All right, semi-pro B 3-mile chase race. Coming in 5th place, Derek Savage. 4th place, Sean Welch. 3rd place, Eric Buckhav. 2nd place, Aaron Savona. And your winner, Keith Woodward. All right, semi-pro B elimination race. Coming in 5th place, Cesar Tolentino. 4th place, Keith Woodward. 3rd, Eric Buckhave. 2nd, Aaron Savona. And the winner, Derek Savage. All right, and the final points race was Victor Cesar. Coming in 5th place, Ziggy Lukasic. 4th place, Tade Katinsky O'Brien. This is the points race, Ziggy. 5th place for Ziggy. 4th place, Tade. 3rd place, Cesar Tolentino. 2nd place, Victor Schwark. And the winner, Sean Welch. All right, next up, The semi-pro A 3-mile chase race coming in 5th place, Craig Batory. 4th place, Micah Sanchez. 3rd place, Brian Jankowski. 2nd place, Martin Vecchio. And the winner, Blake Beto. All right, semi-pro A elimination. 5th place, Brandon Carbom. 4th place, Craig Batory. 3rd place, Brian Jankowski. 2nd place, Martin Vecchio. And the winner of the elimination from Indy and Marion University. Give it up for Micah Sanchez. All right, our semi-pro B 6-mile Madison. Coming in 5th place, Team Red. That's Jordan Khalil-Kariga and Sawyer Killeen. 4th place, Team Yellow, Derek Savage and Matt Perkins. 3rd place, Team Purple, June Savona and Hudson Killeen. 2nd place, Team Blue, Aaron Savona and Eric Buckhav. And your winners with 15 points, taking the win in the final lap. Give it up for Team Black, Felix Porter and Julian Jankowski.
Points race? Oh, well, yeah.
All right, and for our semi-pro A 80-lap Madison, coming in 7th place, Team Orange, John Hughes and Everett Jankowski. 6th place, Team Black, Craig Batory and Brandon Carbom. In 5th place, Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Ben Piskowski. 3rd place, Team Green, Blake Beto and Michael Hartrick. 2nd place, Team Blue, Kevin McIntyre, Robert Handler. And the winners with 20 points, Team Silver, Brian Jankowski and Nick Lawton. All right, that's the end of Saturday Night Rumble number 94. We got Saturday Night Rumble number 95 next weekend, and then the 13th and 14th of March will be our final 2-day. Come and grab some drinks, get some food last minute from K-Dubs. Bar's still open. Everybody have a great night. Nice seeing you. Great racing. We'll be back. We'll be back next week with the finale of the Saturday Night Rumbles. Shout out to Joe on the camera. Katie on the camera. Who? I was going to say Weston and Naomi on the camera and Weston. Everybody else. Yeah, there we go. Great night.